signs you actually have a crush. Or maybe, girl, you're just bored. Have you ever had a crush on somebody and then realized your mind was just playing tricks on you the whole time? Hey guys, it's nids secret. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Actually, welcome. This is my first video. And I have had many crushes in my 19 years. So today I made a video so you can determine if you actually like your crush or if you're just bored. And at the end of this video, we'll add all the points together and you can see which one you are. Sign number 1, initial attraction. Guys, I feel like nobody talks about this enough. You had to convince yourself that you were attracted to this man. Like, first time you met, you weren't like, wait, why he gotta... Yeah, if none of those thoughts entered your brain, I'm no psych major. However, I did take psychology, and there's something called the mere exposure effect, which means you will literally start liking someone based off of how much time you spend. So let's say you've been hanging out with this guy and all of a sudden he's starting to grow on you, right? Right. Some of it could have to do with the mere exposure effect. So if you liked him right when you met him, plus 2 points. And if you didn't, 0 points. I remember I used to have this guy friend and we were pretty chill. I never thought anything of him. So we started hanging out a lot more. And then all of a sudden, I needed that. Thankfully, it lasted a week, but I almost crashed out because I knew I didn't need that. My mind. Third one is jealousy. I'm not talking about some like, oh, like, dang it, like, why is he hanging out with that girl or guy? I'm talking, you feel it in your body. Because everyone likes to like say like, oh yeah, they're jealous. No, you will know it. And I'm not promoting jealousy, but it's definitely a human feeling that people experience. But when you have a crush and you find out they're hanging out with someone or even the possibility of a slight romantic endeavor happening, crash out ain't even the word. You tweak out, can't even describe it. So 0 points if you would kind of off about it. 3 points if you would genuinely tweak out and probably do something you're not supposed to. Yeah, there was this guy that I used to like. He had a friend like come over and I was there, and you know what I did the whole time? I was subconsciously trying to ask like, what is he to you? To the girl. Oh my gosh, like I couldn't even help myself. I was like stop this. I can't. But I kept asking. I even asked the guy himself like, oh my gosh, that's so embarrassing. Anyways, it will make you do stupid stuff. Say stupid stuff. However, if you don't really like the guy, you'll maybe feel like weird about it, but you're not gonna feel like, I need to do something right now. And that leads me to point number 2. How long have you and the other person been talking? This one's really important. As silly as it sounds, follow me. If you started liking the person before you guys started spending a lot of time together, during your spending a lot of time together, or after you spent a lot of time together. One thing that I've learned is a crush is simply a lack of information. I believe that the real crush actually is before you actually start spending a lot of time with them, and then after you spend a lot of time with them. If you're in that middle stage of you guys are talking a lot and you're texting a lot, yeah, go revisit that mere exposure effect, because that's what's happening. When you're constantly talking to someone, they are giving you attention, they're giving you what you need, and you like that, right? Yeah, no. 2 points if you liked beforehand, 0 points if you liked during, 3 points if you liked afterwards. Comment what your current score is below. Maybe we're twinning. I had a friend that I used to be called a lot. We fell asleep on FaceTime together, yada yada, boom bam boom. And during the calls, during the texts, I would feel like, oh wait, like is this wait, maybe I like no. Before then I wasn't feeling anything. And then after, like let's say 2 days afterwards, I wasn't thinking about it. And that's the real gag. Because guess what? The girl didn't like him like that. Sign number 4. Your confidence is gone. Talking, your ability to hold a conversation with them depreciates by the hour. There was this one guy that I used to like. I was about to give details. Wait, I literally remember when I went up to him to talk. Mind you, I'm a very like talkative person. I could only talk about the weather.
Impassable, causing serious flooding conditions for the town.
Oh yeah, like it's really hot outside. Yeah, that's so like cool, right? Yeah, like genuinely, who talks about the weather? Every single conversational skill that I previously had. And I'm not saying that you can't have a crush on someone without like, you know, losing the skill to communicate, because you know that's normal. Yeah, maybe I'm the weird one. Maybe it's me. However, if you like the person, it's definitely gonna be a little harder for you to like maintain eye contact, talk to the person, text them, like you're gonna be overthinking a lot, unfortunately. Tis the curse of having a crush. But if you're very relaxed and chill, you could still like them. I would say 1 point if you're like chill around them-ish, but you still feel a little like tingly butterfly feeling. 3 points if you know, almost crash out. And all you can talk about is the dang weather. This is the biggest tip of the night. Sign number 5, if they're consuming everything about your day. Like it takes probably a lot for you to even not tell a lot of people because you think about them so much. Yes, when you wake up. Yes, when you go to sleep. Yes, when you're pooping on the toilet. If they're like in your mind a lot, yeah, you're probably too far deep. And I'm so sorry. You're just gonna have to write it out, okay? However, if they become like kind of an occasional thought and you only kind of think of them when they text, or like maybe they haven't texted you in a long time, That might be out of boredom. Yeah. Because honestly, the worst part of having a crush is the fact that you have the crush. I actually hate it when I have a crush now because I just know how much thought power and how much willpower it would take out of me. The last crush that I had, it was a pretty big one. And my roommate, free her, bruh. That's all I talked about. Like, and I'm not like boy crazy or anything, but I just physically couldn't help it. I was like, guess what we did today? And it's just like something you can't help. So honestly, that is a big sign. So 2 points if you overthink a lot about them. And 1 point if you... Alright, drum roll please. Here are the final results. If you're from 0 to 5, yeah, I'm sorry. It's boredom. It's boredom, and this is your sign to get over it as quick as you can. However, if you're 5 and up, you might actually have a real crush. Congratulations, or sorry, I don't know. But also, I'm not completely sure, so do what you want to it. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. And if you guys like this video, make sure to comment down below and let me know which video you guys want to see next. Anyways, I'll see you guys later. Thanks so much for watching. Bye. It's currently 3 a.m. right now, so if I say something I don't mean, just know it's off of my sleep illusion, okay?